In today's video, we are in Nashville, Tennessee, speaking with a husband and wife duo who tackle the laundromat business with self-service, wash, dry, fold, and pickup and delivery.
We were breaking even within the first 3 months. It was just amazing, the timing and the situation where we got into this area that was actually turning over at the time. I guess right now we average between 4.6 and 5.1 turns a day. We're very blessed.
Let's see how they did it. We are here at Gallatin Pike Coin Laundry. Who am I here with?
Lauri Creech.
And Ron Creech.
Awesome, so happy to have you guys. So tell me a little bit about yourselves. Where are you guys from?
So I grew up in the Midwest, born in Minnesota, raised in Iowa, moved to Tennessee in the 80s.
Yeah, I'm originally from Louisiana. I've been up here about 30 plus years.
Awesome, so how long have you guys been in the laundromat business for?
We opened in May of 2019.
So pretty recent then?
Yeah, we're
Awesome.
new.
Well, what were you guys doing before the laundromat business?
I was a court reporter. I was a freelancer in Nashville and did that for 33 years before Ron had the great idea to open a laundromat.
Yeah, we've been doing, I own a ladder company and we do upfitting for trucks and vans, and we've been doing that for about, 40 years plus. So, and that's just one of the things we've done. And when we decided to open a laundromat in 2019. Yeah, 2019.
So what kind of inspired you to push all the way and jump into this business?
Well, what inspired me is, like I said, we do the upfitting for trucks and vans. And a gentleman came in my store and we upfitted 2 of his vans for pickup and delivery. So when we did that, kind of wanted to be in the business pretty much, and we talked for like an hour. And so as soon as he left, it was funny. I went and called my banker friend. I go, hey man, I want to get in the laundry business. He was like, what? Dude, you done lost your mind? I go, yeah, maybe, but it's the way I do things. And so next thing you know, I met the guy, started distributing back then, who it was, Michael Davis, and had a great conversation with him. And so then we decided to go into the business.
So how many locations do you guys own, or is this your first one?
This is our first one.
Yeah. Considering it's pretty recent then, huh?
Yeah.
Awesome. Were you guys looking to open any more locations, or how are you looking to expand?
Well, we are opening a closed facility because our pickup and delivery business has grown so much that we're gonna do something separate there. So we're kind of competing with our customers here for the washers and dryers. So we're gonna be opening that hopefully by the first of the year.
So you mentioned that you were doing kind of some of the court stuff before.
Yep.
How do you like it better now that you're in the laundromat business?
Well, the biggest stress that I have in the laundry business is, did we get enough Gatorade for the vending machines? I mean, it's a little bit different than I have to capture every word that everybody's speaking in court. So I love it. I love it.
So it just gave you a lot more freedom, you would say?
Yeah, a lot more freedom, and just, I mean, it's of course there's other stresses than just ordering vending things, but it kind of gave me the opportunity to talk to people again. I had been writing what people said for 30 plus years and not really talking to people, so I enjoy people, I enjoy talking to people, so that's kind of what got me into, I wasn't going to manage this, we were going to hire somebody to do it. Yeah. And I found a way out of the court reporting circle.
So you personally manage the store yourself?
I do, yep.
Oh wow, so you do it all?
I do it all.
Awesome. Well, what obstacles did you guys run into starting up this laundromat?
Maybe a couple weeks before we opened up, when you do all the dryers, we got like, 33 or 34 dryers. So you had to have a special meter for this. And so we ordered a meter, but then they brought in the wrong one. So right before we opened up, they had the wrong meters out here. So then that was going to be a big obstacle to close, keep it closed for like 3 more months till this meter got built. So that was a pretty dramatic incident that happened to us right at the beginning. But Lauri played softball with the law league, and one of their friends on there worked for the gas company, so he came out, figured a solution out. 2 days later, we was up and rolling.
Yeah.
So that was a big situation we had to deal with.
And plus, we opened less than a year before COVID hit.
Yeah.
Oh, how would COVID affect this?
Yeah.
Right. So that, as part of the court reporting, I was part of an association there and knew how important it was to be a part of that. And we joined the Coin Laundry Association right when we opened, and never been more glad to be part of an association that had a lobbyist working to keep us open as an essential business. So that was huge for us.
How did you guys keep up and running when COVID hit?
We never had to close our doors because we are considered essential. So people would come in, put their stuff in the washing machines. We'd ask them to go wait in their cars while they were washing, and then do the same thing for drying. And they'd have to take their stuff home to fold and put away, of course.
Well, I'm glad you guys made it through.
Yeah, we did. Brian Wallace, Coin Laundry Association.
It was a big challenge.
Yep.
Would you guys mind telling me about the store in specific?
Sure. So we've got 3,500 square feet. We've got 32 washers and 33 dryers. When we first opened up, we had top loaders. Top loaders seemed to be overfilled, and we had a lot of problems with those. So we took out all of those top loaders, and we've got everything in here as front loaders now.
Do you guys mind showing us around?
Sure.
Love to, yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty, we are now outside. Do you guys mind telling me why you chose this location in specific?
Like I said, we opened in 2019, but we actually started this process in like 2017. So when I met with Star Distributing back then, we had several meetings about what we were going to do, what we were looking for, how big a situation we wanted. And it actually took a little over a year to find this place. Mm-hmm. So once we found it, then we knew that was it right there. And we found it through the demographics of this. This area is it's an old area of town, but it's being regentrified, and there's a whole adversity of people here. It goes from older people to younger people, ethnicity of people that come in throughout what we have. So it was really a gem in the making that we found this place. Yeah.
What kind of people do you see come in on a day-to-day basis? Are they more families, single parents?
It's all, I mean, we've got some customers that are in there right now. They're in their mid-80s. Yeah. They're here every Friday morning at 9 o'clock. It's a great place. I mean, just the people that come in here and the regulars that come in here. I mean, it's families, it's single moms, it's everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Regarding leasing this space, what made you guys decide to do that versus a standalone building?
Well, one of the demographics that we looked for was the businesses around it. So just a couple blocks down the road is Kroger's. Then we have the T-Mobile. Papa John's here is what's the in and out people. And so it's really just a central location of everything that we do. And just across the street is a veterinarian shop. So a lot of people take care of their animals and what they do. The location was just amazing that we found what we found on it. Yeah.
Do you guys think moving into a second location, if you were to expand, you would lease a building, or would you get a standalone?
We would own the building.
Yeah, we'd do a standalone, yeah.
What problems did you come across with leasing this building?
Really?
You're at the mercy of your landlord.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you can just pick up 65 machines and move someplace else if they decide to pull the lease.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that, we wish we would have been able to buy the location that we were putting this in.
Awesome. Well, let's take a look inside.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So as we make our way inside, I'm directed over here to the wash, dry, fold, pickup and delivery area.
Yep.
We'll go ahead and talk about that a little bit later if that's okay with you guys.
Okay, perfect.
We'll make our way over to the payment center. Can you guys tell me a little bit about the payment center, what kind of systems you use, if it's coins, hybrid?
We've got a hybrid system. You can use coins, you can use cards, and we've also got a loyalty card. We use Spider Wash. Every 10th wash is free. If they come in with cash, so they don't have to carry, if they're going to some of the bigger machines, they don't have to carry $20 worth of quarters around. You can put it in this machine and it'll give you a card with the cash loaded on it, and you can use it at the machines just as you would a credit card.
Did you guys start with that, or did you start with just the coins and kind of transition?
We started with all of it. Yeah. I mean, we've always had coins and cards. So we've got two different change machines. One of them will change your bills. So if you don't want $20 worth of quarters, you get $10 worth of quarters and 2 5s.
Well, over to my right, I see we have some of the smaller washing machines.
Right.
What was the thought process behind putting them right here next to the payment center?
The reason we'll show you all, we'll snake through here like you said to show you, but the reason we did it openly like this right here is so you can do exactly what we're going to do. There's no closed corner in this laundromat. So to put the smaller machines on this side, we're getting our vending machines coming through and getting their coins, so it gives you a little bit more space for what it does. So we decided to put these all on one side.
So you're just maximizing the space?
Yep.
Yes, for what it was designed for, absolutely, yeah. And so, you really want, when people walk in, you want the machines that they're going to use most in the center, and that's what we got. We got 40s and 60s and 80s in the center. So people come around with a small basket, they know they're usually on the outsides of where they are. So that's one reason we put it right on this side.
Awesome. And the vending machines, was that an original idea, or did you pick that up from another laundromat?
It was original. We discussed everything from placements of the machines, placements of the vending machines, everything that you could see here. It was a decision that we made from the very beginning. So whenever we started building, all of this was all organized and ready to go when we started to build.
And you mentioned you manage the building, so do you refill these yourself?
I do all of the shopping for all the supplies, and then between me and my manager, we keep it stocked fully all the time. We've got a soap machine, snacks and drinks and candies. All 3 machines are usually always full, as you can see.
All right, and now over here looks like we have some of the bigger machines. Do you mind telling me a little bit about that?
Right, so these are 2 75-pound dryers. We've got 4 of these, so we've got 2 here and then we've got 2 more in the back. And then the next 6 machines are 45-pound capacity machines. And then the last 10 machines here are 30-pound capacity. If you're coming from the 20-pound washers, this is where you're going to come for the smaller dryers.
Awesome, and I see you guys also have like a fold area over here. Was that intentional?
Yes, absolutely. So we've got folding here all the way along the back. Through the middle, a lot of times is where our employees are doing the wash and fold. We don't do that on the weekends just because busy time and customers are in here. So this area back here is mostly just for customer use.
Yeah, it's very spacious.
Yes.
If you guys did expand, do you think that you would replace this and put more washers and dryers, or do you want to keep this the way that it is?
Probably if we, just for the laundry area, it would stay like this.
And if I look up here on my left, I see you guys have, what is this, a Nashville skyline as well?
It is.
That's right.
Was that intentional putting that there? Did you guys do any research on artwork or anything like that?
We decided that we wanted the theme to be with, like I said, it's in the area of East Nashville, so we wanted the theme to be all about Tennessee, all about Nashville, I should say, yeah.
We've got another mural of the Titan Stadium. We're building a new stadium, so that's going to change a little bit too. So we might just stick with what we got though.
We'll make our way over here. I see there's a contraption right here. I'm not quite sure what it is. You guys mind telling me?
It's a pretty amazing piece of equipment. Yeah.
So it is an ozone generator. And we got that during COVID because it kills viruses, bacteria, mold, makes your clothes smell better. If your mom ever hung your sheets out on the line, that great smell, that's what it does with the clothes. And so every cold water wash in our laundromat gets an ozone generated into it.
Yeah.
Did you guys find that that was helpful?
Oh yeah, people love it. People come for this.
Are you regarding this area over here with the water fountains and the bathrooms? Will you tell me how you set that up?
We set it up for the smaller one for the kids, a bigger one for the adults, and then we set up the bathrooms for a men and women's bathroom. And I don't know if you've ever been to other places, but there's usually just one restroom or one bathroom, and it's kind of disoriented. So we actually set ours up strategically this way that we can maintain them and keep track of them. Yeah.
Awesome. So what's your bathroom policy? Do you need a key to get in?
Yes. When we first opened up, we didn't realize that we should keep them locked.
Yeah.
And we learned pretty quick that we needed to keep them locked because if you don't and the wrong population comes in, the word travels quickly. So if you're not doing laundry here, we do not let you use the bathroom.
Yeah. We had to replace pretty much everything in there before we
wow.
it out.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I'm directed over here to some of your seating areas.
Yes.
How did you guys go about that?
Most of the laundromats have plastic seating in them, and so we were at the airport using them. We should use them. So we found them, and these are pretty much kind of the same seatings you will get in the airport. And so we've had those ever since we opened, yeah. And then, so these are old. They've been here for the beginning, but every once in a while you get a little fray on the end. So the next time we bought them, we bought a different style of seating that's the same setup, just a different seating that you sit in.
And how about these machines over here?
So these are the biggest ones we have. These two are our 100-pound capacity. And then on each side of it is an 80-pound capacity, and then on each side of it is a 60-pound capacity. So this is the big stuff back here.
All of these were strategically set up for that purpose. So when you walk in the door, this is the area that you see first.
Awesome.
That's the flow that people come in.
Yeah, it's super open. Did you guys mean to do that?
Yes.
Alrighty, and over here there's a sink. I haven't really seen this before.
Yeah.
What was the thought process behind this?
Well, a lot of people come in and they have a little bit of detergent left and they want to rinse their bottles out and get what they can out of the bottle. So we put the sink there, and then they just can wash their hands. And sometimes if they're going to treat their own, clothing, they spray it. And
they'll spray it in there and rinse it out there. That wasn't something we did originally, and a customer came in and said, "Why wouldn't you have a wash sink?" And we were like, "You're right." And so that's something we added pretty quick after we opened.
Yeah.
So it gets a lot of usage, you would say?
Yep.
Alrighty, guys, do you mind telling me about these machines over here?
Yes, these are the 40-pound capacity washers. These are the workhorses. These are the ones that get used the most.
That's right.
When we got rid of our top loaders, since these were the ones that were getting the most turns per day, this is what we replaced.
We have a kids area over here, so you can kind of bring home with you then, I guess. Do you see a lot of usage out of this as well?
Absolutely. Not only kids, but the chairs, adults can sit back here. So, adults and kids will sit back here. There's a Papa John's pizza right next door, so they'll come over and they'll get pizza and have their lunch back here. I've also got a chalk wall that we painted. This is a couple years ago that we did this. And so we've got chalk that kids can come in while the parents are folding or doing things. We've also are part of the Laundry Cares Society, and we have the Scholastic books. And about a year ago, I had a customer come in and say, I really love what this is doing back here. Could I read to the kids? And so that's when the Sudsy story time started.
We're now behind the counter of the wash, dry, fold, and pickup and delivery. Do you guys mind telling me what that looks like on a day-to-day basis?
Sure. So our drop-off service, where a customer would bring their stuff in, we've got a scale around front. They come in and they put it in the scale. We've got curbside software here. We started with that when we started doing our pickup and delivery. It's been great on helping us scale and helping us grow. Saves customer preferences in there. It send a text to the customer when the order is done. So it's weighed, and then we bring it back here. We've got bins back here that stays in until attendants are ready to start on the process. They go through, select washing, drying, and folding.
What's the breakdown of how this business runs? How would you say this compares to the self-service?
So the self-service is probably about 60% of our revenue that we do here. And then the customer drop-off is about 30%. And then the other 20% is our pickup and delivery. And that's what we're growing the most right now.
So speaking of pickup and delivery, is it local? Do you guys work with companies? How do you kind of market that?
So we have both. We have local salons. We've got a Montessori school that we do their rugs. We do the Music City Center. We do their customer uniform or their employee uniforms. It's pretty diverse on the amount that we have, not only commercial but residential.
How many employees do you kind of have running the system?
So I have 10 employees total. There's usually at least 2 here. During the week, Monday through Friday is when we do the majority of our wash, dry, and fold. On the weekends with the self-serve customers in, it's kind of hard to do that, and so that's the whole process of why we wanted to open the closed facility.
All right, well, I hope this would never happen to you guys, but what happens when one of these machines breaks or goes out of order?
Unfortunately, it happens from time to time. The machines are still pretty new. I mean, we opened in 2019, so they're great machines. We haven't had a lot of problems with them, but sometimes things happen, like underwire bra things get stuck in the drains, and then it throws an error. So like I said, I'm not the most mechanically inclined, so Ron has a little toolbox back there for me with specific instructions. When this happens, this is the tool you use. So I've gotten down here, you take off the bottom part and you can clean out the drain. My driver is actually my brother, and he is mechanically inclined. So we have trained him to do some of these things. He doesn't like it, he'll complain about it, but yesterday he replaced a water valve and it was awesome. So that saved us a bunch of money from having to have a tech come out. And of course, Ron's mechanically inclined. So when he's out here, I'll have a honey-do list. These are the things I need you to do because you can use this tool and it takes you 30 seconds. And I'm like, do I turn it to the right? Do I turn it to the left?
So you guys fix it yourself? You don't hire anybody?
No, there's times we have to hire people. Like there's, some things going on, like if there's a drum or a motor or something with some of these machines, we're still a little new in it. So we're still learning.
We walked around the beautiful store. I guess there's a little more to it than just collecting coins.
Yes.
Tell me about the initial investment when starting this place.
Well, the initial investment was pretty shocking when I first got into the situation. But owning other businesses where we buy inventory and sell inventory back and forth, I kind of looked at it like this. I bought 10 years or 15 years worth of inventory all at once. Mm-hmm. And that's how I adjusted it for the machinery cost and what it cost us to do here. And that's kind of how I broke it down for myself. I don't know if there's a way to do it. I didn't find a way to do it, but there's no free way to get into the laundry business.
Yeah.
Not one like this that you're gonna find. Now you might get into a zombie mat or something pretty inexpensive, but we built this out from the ground up. Everything from lights to electrical to the plumbing to the, everything that we done was through us. And like I said, the lease was very 72 pages in the lease, but they did give us some build out monies in there, so we got some of that back, just enough to do what it had to be done. And so it was just under 7 figures, I guess, when we did this. And at the time, it was explained to us as probably one of the most expensive laundromats that Star had ever built. At the time, that was in 2019. Of course, we went all speed clean with everything we have. Speed clean has been a great piece of equipment. We've had very few issues out of anything that we've done. And so, and like I said, with Brian, we've had plenty of contact. Anytime we had an issue with anything, through the Coin Laundry Association of growing this business and what we should do, there was an outlet for us to actually learn and call somebody to get information from.
So how many months or years did it take you guys to start making serious profit?
Well, we were breaking even within the first 3 months.
Oh, wow.
I mean, we were just, I'm telling you, it was just amazing, the timing and the situation where we got into this area that was actually turning over at the time. I don't know, I guess right now we average between 4.6 and 5.1 turns a day. So
Yeah.
we're very blessed.
Have you guys imagined what the future of laundromats look like now that there's more washers and dryers in home?
I think it's going to stay the same. I mean, I don't know when the first laundromat was built, like early 1900s. So, and it's always been a progression of people, about the same amount of people. So, the one thing that people ask me that all the time, it's like, well, everybody's got a washer and dryer, but they do, but the washer and dryer at your house can't do your comfort.
Right.
Or it can't do this, or it can't do that. So that's why they come in here and use our big machines to do what we do, and so.
And they can do it all at one time.
Yeah.
They don't have to wait for, the small load to get done. And I read an article Waleed Cope just wrote. He was talking about that people doing wash and fold was kind of like when people started having somebody else mow their grass. But it's not really that, because, your grass isn't personal like your clothes are personal. And so when they come in here, we take careful care of their clothes. I mean, we check it for stains. We spot treat everything.
That's right.
We read the labels. If we're touching something and we're like, if this was mine, I'm not sure this should be washed or should be dried. I mean, we give the personal touch to it. So, I mean, it's a whole different ball game when you're doing people's clothes.
Well, it looks like you guys are quite literally on the map. How did you do that regarding your marketing?
Well, another thing that the Clean Show was big for us this year. I met Mark Anton and we started working with We Spend the Money, and we've been working with him since the 1st of September,
Yeah.
I guess it is. It's been big. I mean, he's encouraged me to start doing videos and stuff in the laundromat, which was little something that was outside of what I was comfortable with, but I jumped in, and he's been doing a great job getting those out there posted, and he's done a whole bunch of Google ads, and he's doing a great job for us.
Do you see that the marketing is helpful in bringing people in?
Absolutely, and that's kind of what has inspired us to open the other facility that we're going to open, that's going to be just the wash and fold.
You have to have social media in the laundry business. Yeah, I have a nephew that owns one in Louisiana, and that was the first thing that you had to do. You must be able to Google and find out.
I mean, I had no idea we were going to be running a business on Google reviews. That was something that was really new to me. So those are huge, and customers have been coming in while we've been doing this, and they'll want to know what's going on, and they'll, like lady a couple days ago was like, I want to do a testimonial for you. And I'm like, really? So we sat down and she did like a 3-minute customer testimonial with me.
What other things throughout the community have you done to put yourself on the map?
So we have sponsored some Little League teams. There's several community events that we've been sponsors of. There's a community here, and they have the homeless come in to a church, and the homeless people bring in their clothes, and then they would come over here. Volunteers from that community would come here and do the laundry for the homeless while they fed them, and they heard a little bit about Jesus.
Oh.
So it was really cool.
Well, you'd also mentioned that you did a lot of free washes during the first week.
Yeah.
Do you do any other promotional things on the website, on the Instagram, to encourage people to come in?
Sure. Every day there's a free wash. We have them scheduled to just pop up on different machines. So every day if you walk in,
It's called a Lucky Wash.
the Lucky Wash. Yeah.
And so customers that have been coming here a while, they'll time it about exactly right to know, and they'll come in, and so what it says on the machine is closed door. So if they see something that says closed door, they know it's the Lucky Wash. And also with our loyalty cards, every 10th wash is free. And we have it set up when they use the same credit card or Apple Pay and Google Pay, every 10th wash is free as well. So they don't even have to have the loyalty card, even with just their credit cards, that they get that too.
Do you guys mind telling me a little bit more about the Coin Laundry Association? How long have you been a part of that?
When we built, like we were talking about, Michael Davis was our distributor, and he provided the first year membership for that. And I had been a part of associations before being in the laundromat industry. So like I said, when COVID hit, I was never more proud to be part of an association that made us an essential business. We've gone to the clean shows, we've gone to the wash, dry, fold conferences that the Coin Laundry puts together, and they're full of a lot of information. I mean, there's no use in trying to reinvent the wheel. There's so many people out there that have great resources, and the Coin Laundry Association is a great place to get it.
Right. And if it's people that's not in association that just happen to see this, I'd suggest you get in. I mean, we were in it before. We got the magazines before we started, and Michael built that cost, I'm assuming, into the cost of what we built out. So our first year was kind of free for us, but he was like, you must do it. And a lot of people don't do it, but you really should. So we did that. And he gave us our first year of Google with
Yep. Built our website, did the Google analytics and everything. But yeah, so anybody that I run into at any of these association things that we go to, and they try to argue that it's too expensive or they don't really see the need to be a part of it, you're wrong.
What other benefits does it provide being a part of the association?
Well, I mean, there's strength in numbers.
Yeah.
So what about the events? You guys did a little networking there. How was that?
Great networking there. I mean, talking to other laundromat owners that have been through what you're going through is invaluable.
How would you say it's helpful to have friends in the laundromat business at other locations near here?
There's questions you have every day.
Yeah.
I mean, there's things you're going to run across every day that probably somebody else has already solved the problem or already been through it.
Well, would you recommend anybody that wanted to get into this business to first go through the CLA?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would suggest going to a clean show too, or any of the wash, dry, fold stuff that's open. The thing that I've been in business doing other stuff for years, and to be in the laundry business, when you go to a clean show, whatever you ask, there's tons of people that are willing to help you. They're ready to answer your questions. They're so friendly and kind to what you want to do. And being in the other business I'm in, it's not quite that freely.
Well, what other advice would you give to people that want to start up in this business?
It's not passive.
Yeah.
We thought it was going to be an investment, and it was going to be sort of a passive income. And I guess there's some people that it's a passive business too. There's money, there's coins, there's bills that run through here. You have to be present. I mean, there's hopefully you've got family that can, help. Family usually is not going to steal from you, but you have to be present. It's like any small business, you have to be here.
Well, we thought it'd be passive when we first started, but we just can't run a passive business. I mean, we've had several businesses. We're just small business owners, and so this is just what we do. We just couldn't let it sit there. I mean, you can see there's nothing on the floor here. There's been probably 40 people walking in since we've been doing what we're doing, and there's nothing on the floor. It stays clean, and not that there's anything wrong with passive business. That's what they do, and it's great for that, but it's just not great for us. So
we had a different model.
Well, it's a super impressive story you guys have, and we really appreciate you for showing us around.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yes, we enjoy it. Thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe to keep up to date with what videos we have coming. We have just wrapped up touring Lauri and Ron's wonderful laundromat. If you're excited about this video and want to see more, stay tuned every Sunday.